What is up, guys? This is the Merc with the mic, and we bring you another the Wrestling Babble by Red Cyclone Inc. I'm joined again by Louis Beans,
What's happening?
and we're gonna cover the road to Hell in a Cell. Seeing that we did our prediction show last week, we're gonna do a prediction show today, which I'm happy. And we'll just talk about what happened during the years. During the weeks of building up to Hell in a Cell, our likes, dislikes, and what we want to see more of or not see more of. But first, before we get into that big conversation, I want to say congrats to Kane making his 20th year in WWE.
Congratulations on 20 years of the Big Red Machine.
20 years. He's one of the last people from the Attitude Era, but he's not active right now, so I won't say that from that point. I say Big Show was the last one, and Mark Henry.
Mark Henry wrestled this year?
Well, he wrestled he jobbed to somebody this year.
Okay,
I think he jobbed to Strowman, actually.
Okay.
But, yeah, so there's still like this certain, and Goldust.
Ooh, doesn't Goldust predate both of them?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Goldust has the longest tenure there. Yeah, he's been there the longest.
Okay.
But 20 years straight, that's Kane.
Nice. Has he ever? Is he one of those guys that's never had a real long injury?
He has had his injuries, but you never really noticed it because he was one of those characters that he could be on TV and be the hottest thing, and then be taken off and then brought back and be like, oh shit, he came back.
Yeah,
and he wrestles pretty safe too.
Yeah. He stopped doing a lot of his top rope shit.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, and that's Jabstar.
It is me. Chopping sweet potatoes. Didn't want to miss the episode, but didn't want to, make noise chopping sweet potatoes. So this is the bed I'm sitting in right now.
There you go. Just don't cut yourself on live.
I will not. I'm a professional.
Even professionals get distracted.
Sure they do.
Yes. So I don't want to.
Like, fuck Apollo Crews. Oh, my thumb.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a second. I just want to ask a question. You said Apollo Crews. I was just thinking about that. Is he on this? Is he on the next pay-per-view at all? Pre-show match?
Oh.
Not
is that a serious question?
They haven't announced anything yet.
No, I think the next pay-per-view is just like a throwaway pay-per-view. Actually,
is it a unified one? What is it? Survivor Series or something?
TLC.
TLC. Yeah. Like, does he have anything? Is he gonna get a little pre-show spot again?
I don't know.
Because that seems to be he seems to be Mr. Pre-show.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But anyway, 20 years of Kane. They're doing a big tribute thing on WWE.com. They had like his win record, his lose record, and all that shit. I posted it up on the Wrestling Babble board. It was actually quite interesting things. I was just gonna run through a few of them and comment on them. But yeah, for being there 20 years. His win, loss, and draw record is 525, loses 452, and draws 67.
Do they have the percentage and stuff there?
Yeah.
Is this counting tag teams or is this singles only?
I think it's all in general.
Gotcha.
He held 8 titles. Not like the number of belts he has won, not the number of reigns he had.
Right.
8 titles. I think the most belts he has won is with the tag teams, tag titles. He had the most partners.
Oh well, yeah, that's right. There was a period where he was just tagging with a lot of people.
His total days of tag team title reign is 716.
That's a lot.
The tag teams he had it with was Team Hell No, Kane and Big Show, Kane and Xbox, Brothers of Destruction, Kane and RVD, Kane and Mankind, and Kane and the Hurricane. I actually love that tag team, to be honest.
That was my favorite one. No, you know what? I like Kane and RVD because that was like the end of the era where he wore a mask. Yeah. I still remember that. was kind of dumb, the reveal, but I still remember that was when he took the mask off.
With the black paint in his eyes.
The black paint on his eyes.
And the tuft of hair in the back of his head.
Yeah, the half-cut hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shaved the front of his head.
For what? That's one of the questions I'd want to ask. If I ever had to go to a sign, I'm like, dude, why'd you cut your hair like that?
Because he's supposed to look burned. And I think that was the reason
Yeah,
but
then it grew back regular. So
I know. And then he just lost it. He just lost time just cutting his hair. Like, yo, your hair's growing again.
There's a lot of maintenance to keep it kayfabe.
Yeah. He's one of the first wrestlers to cash in Money in the Bank the same night.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
He won Money in the Bank, and he cashed it in on Rey Mysterio the same night.
Mm-hmm.
Who else did that? Did Dean Ambrose do that?
Dean Ambrose
like the same night?
Yeah, he did it separate. Yeah. And then, he won all versions of the tag titles. He won the Hardcore Championship, the IC, the WWE World, the WWF World Championship, and the ECW title.
I shouldn't even count those ECW though.
Yeah, it doesn't say who he beat for that. But I wonder if he beat Big Show.
For the WWF title, he beat Stone Cold. For the
I mean for the ECW.
ECW, he beat Chavo Guerrero.
What?
Yeah. That is not a shock at all.
Chavo was champ?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I gotta go back and watch some ECW.
Wait, was he Kerwin White when he won that belt?
No, he did not. He was Chavo Guerrero. This was after Eddie died.
Was this pre hair plugs or post hair plugs?
I think he had hair plugs during the whole time.
Oh, there was a pre.
No. Yeah, I was about to say because there was a time his shit was looking like Nick. Him and Nick were having a race to see who lose their hair the quickest.
Shit, he's an official spokesperson. I remember there was a commercial with Chavo.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah,
official tissue.
Yeah,
I don't deny it.
It's like those infomercials and shit. Yeah, I remember seeing it. I was like, yo, is that Chavo? It is Chavo. Look at him getting his hair fit.
I couldn't lie to myself anymore. His accent isn't even like that.
I know he actually has more clear accent.
Dude, he has less of an accent than most people.
You gave him more of an accent.
I did. Is that me being racist though?
No. Just a little bit.
That's okay, cause I live with a Mexican, so I get to say shit like that.
No, it don't.
Until they line up outside your place of business or something.
You right. Let's keep it professional, guys. I'm looking at you, Mike.
What? I wish I had a car crash sound effect.
Me too. Me too.
So 20 years of Kane. They're doing a special photo shoot. The WWE women, just pretty much celebrating Kane. They have putting that up. They're doing a bunch of little things on WWE Shop, WWE.com and Shop because they're actually bringing back some of his old shirts and whatnot.
Okay.
If they do put back that big freaking machine shirt, I'll definitely buy that shirt again.
You know, if this was 20 years ago, there would have been a magazine.
Yeah, there would have been a magazine.
No, if this was 20 years ago, there would have been a cool 90s. It would have been a cool commercial.
Yeah,
for the shirt on the WWE shop.
Yeah,
I just saw somebody put that up.
Yeah. It would have been. There would have been a magazine. There would have been like a $10 magazine with all the highlights of Kane and everything like that.
No, because 20 years ago would have been 97.
Yeah,
they still had the magazine around 97.
Yeah, totally. They had the magazine to like 03,
they had Raw
I think.
and SmackDown magazine. They were separate.
Oh wow, damn. Okay.
Yeah, man. Actually, no. During that time in '97, it was just WWE magazine and then the Raw magazine.
And then Raw, okay, yeah, I remember.
And the Raw was the more mature reader magazine.
Yeah, that was like Undertaker in a motorcycle, Or who was that other dude, Chuck Palumbo, who also did motorcycle stuff?
Yeah.
And those articles about that.
They had
No
Vader,
push, by the way.
They had Kane's what he did to Vader and his face after it on the cover. His bloody face when he got hit with the wrench.
Wow.
Oh.
They had it on the cover. They showed all this. He really literally got hit in the head with the wrench. He got busted open.
Oof.
Vader hated wrestling Kane.
Mm-hmm.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Vader got had a big thing backstage of him being a baby in the ring. Like he doesn't want to sell certain things and much and like that. He just wants to be able to do this and win shit like that.
On one part, I can almost see it because he was like a Brock Lesnar type of dude. He was just like, this guy's so big. How's he gonna get beat by certain people?
Yeah.
Like, if you ever want to build him to be that, and that's what I kind of feel he never matched up to his like Japan legend when he got. Because they didn't let him fucking be the monster. He just had the reputation, but he would just get beat.
Yeah.
I still remember y'all. Do y'all still remember? I'm a big piece of shit.
Yes.
I remember that. I was like, oh, poor Vader, man.
Talking about Vader, I just saw the Boy Meets World episode of Vader.
I was just about to say that. Remember Boy Meets World where everything was right in the world?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh man. But that was one of my highlights. If everyone ever says like my favorite things of Kane, besides his Hulk Hogan promo, try not to chop in the mic.
Please.
That's why I said earlier, apologies in advance. I gotta chop these
hit that mute button, dog. Picking that up loud and clear.
Oh man, that was loud.
I thought he was dead. Jim.
I was just chopping thyme for my sweet potatoes because I'm making sweet potato fries.
There you go.
And they're gonna be fantastic.
There you go.
That should be a picture of the podcast.
Right?
What was it? What I was saying? Yeah, one of my highlights was when he hit Vader with the wrench because I hated Vader in WWE.
Yeah.
At the time, so when he hit Vader with the wrench, that was probably one of my favorite things I've seen.
Did they showed that on Raw when it happened?
It was on a pay-per-view. It was Kane's first pay-per-view match. He went in and hit Vader with a wrench. And that's how he won.
It's like, I'm going to be the biggest big man here. How you going to do that? Is that a toolbox?
And then this Hell in a Cell was his debut. He ripped open the door and beat the shit out of Undertaker.
Yeah.
That was shocking back in the day.
Yeah. This is when people didn't tell you what was going to happen a week ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speculation and...
Yeah. During that time, there's no speculation. The internet was like halfway decent.
Look, to be honest, I didn't know his name was Glenn Jacobs until maybe like 2 years ago.
No?
I never knew shit about Kane. I didn't know anything.
Kane had that whole Ultimate Warrior thing that there was like 3 of them, and one got fired and another one took over, and when the whole time it was Glenn Jacobs.
Yeah. No, I never bought into that because although I still think there's 2 Ultimate Warriors, but whatever. It's a clone. It's a failed clone. It died in WCW. That's
Renegade. Renegade was the failed clone.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
With a name like that, he was like a comic book character in the '90s. Renegade.
They literally pushed him as the Ultimate Warrior too.
Yeah. But
the sequel that nobody wanted.
Yeah, he just has R's on his face.
Exactly. Fuck you, the sequel that nobody wanted. Yeah,
and he was just bad. But the Ultimate Warrior was bad. At least he made it look decent. He was just bad. But like
Kane for real for Kane though, I never really bought it. So I knew it was the same dude. I know it was the same. Dude.
Yeah, there was so many rumors like, oh, this is a different guy. Look, he's a little taller than like. No, it's always been the same guy. There's like, oh, but why he's wearing a wig now? Because he shaved his head, and he has to go with that. Like before, it was his real hair because you could tell when he was bleeding.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was the same Kane that that opened the cage and beat up Undertaker. That's the same Kane that used to tag team with RVD, and that was also the same Kane that had sex with a dummy.
No, that was Triple H's Kane.
No, I know. He had his girlfriend molested.
At a funeral home.
His dead girlfriend was molested by Triple H.
From all the good storylines he had quite a few bad ones.
What are you talking about? That was one of the good ones.
Katie Vick was terrible.
That was the stupidest thing, but that was the dumbest shit. But it was great. It was the dumbest. I don't think anything can really top that. I don't think so far.
Well, hold on. Wait a second. What about Mae Young giving birth to that just a hand? That was kind of ridiculous. That was almost, for the time, it was almost slapsticky. But Triple H legitimately propped himself up on that fucking doll. In a casket.
Did he say, he's like, oh, I fucked her brains out? Then he hold his head up and say that and get it out. Like I remember sitting in the room and saying to myself, "This is the greatest shit they've ever done. They've gone full circle and fucking destroyed themselves right here. Like that's it. It's so good as bad."
Yeah, and with that whole shit, it was for the world title. So basically, it was a very messy kind of fucking like rivalry they had because it was for the WWE world title at the time.
Yeah, imagine
one of the
really good production for the world title. Imagine that.
Yeah, exactly. All that production for the world title. Oh, you had some really worse ones than that. Yeah, when he went to Randy Orton's house to fuck up Randy Orton.
No, I'm just being a dick because you like today they hardly do anything. It's just two angry guys.
Yeah.
And in Jinder Mahal's case, let me just stand here and throw stills up on the screen. Yeah. Great production for the world title.
Yep. All people Mr. Miyagi because he's Japanese.
Exactly. But just look at the production value. Yes. Yeah. A slideshow.
They tried back in the day. It was crazy, but they tried.
Yep.
So. And we appreciate it for that. One of the biggest things with Kane, I'll say, was his comebacks. When he did return, he usually returning, whooped like 20 people's ass going into the ring.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of highlighted. One of my highlights that I will say, I think it was against DX when Paul Bear came back, and he was wearing all black and the red coat, and King came back all black and the red flames on his costume.
Pretty badass.
Yeah.
Was that when he changed his music?
They changed it slightly, but then the Slow Chemical was the one when he had when he wore the short sleeve shit.
Right, that was my favorite.
I like the Slow Chemical. Yeah, Slow Chemical was a dope. Yeah, that was a dope theme and all. So yeah, 20 years of Kane. Definitely check the stuff out on WWE.com. This is actually pretty cool. Kane is probably one of my favorite big men. Like he probably is one of my. I actually personally like Kane a little slightly more than Taker.
Well, didn't he wrestle more? Almost like towards the end, was it?
Yeah,
towards the end, was it? He was wrestling more because Taker got special.
Yeah.
Like, and then he just didn't do any more matches.
Yeah, it was that, and also when me and my niece met him, the way he treated my niece and shit like that, it kind of made me like a fan for life kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was like very, very nice to my niece, and my niece was like, that was her favorite wrestler when she was like 3 years old, and she grew up watching Kane and shit like that, and that was her favorite guy because the mask and all. Most people would be scared of him. No, she wasn't. So when she met him and actually told him that, so like that, he talked to her for like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like just had a conversation with her. The people on the line were bitching and shit like that. And he looked at them and was like, I'm doing this signing for free. And it's very rare that I see an 8-year-old girl, a fan of mine. So I'm going to take advantage of this.
Yep.
And he was very sweet with her. Like I have pictures of her and him on my Facebook and shit like that. And yeah, so what he did for that, like that was like, all right, this guy is fucking awesome kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's always been one of my favorite big men. He works really safe. He works really good. And he probably had one of the best chokeslams.
Yeah, still. I think.
Yeah.
I think. He's got one of the best big boots. I know that.
Yeah. And Yeah, and whatever character he had to do, he did it for the best, and he was still really entertaining.
True enough. He's probably one of the better
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
Like character wrestlers. He's had it for so long, but it's been like consistent and good.
Yeah. And it goes to show, like, even when he had bad characters or bad storylines, he made the best of it. Like the whole Kane and Daniel Bryan thing, it was something that they just got thrown into, and they made the fucking best of it. That was probably one of my favorite runs for his tag team title was with Daniel Bryan, the Team Hell No.
Okay, I didn't get. Yeah, I wasn't watching at that period, so there is some stuff I did miss.
Yeah, between Team Hell No, the Mick Foley stuff was really good. His IC title reign was fucking great. It actually made a friendship out of me and my buddy Mike. When I was working in a video store, I had SmackDown on, and he used to come in to play the arcade. And Kane did a Hurricanrana on Prince Albert. He did a fucking Hurricanrana, full Hurricanrana on Prince Albert.
Wait. Was it a Hurricanrana or a Frankensteiner?
It was a Hurricanrana.
Okay.
He went for the pin afterwards.
Copy.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The Steiner brother. I don't call it.
Okay, I wasn't trying to. I was just,
I hate Scott Steiner, so I won't call
He's got 33 and a third% chance to complete this Frankensteiner.
Yeah, so he did the
badasses.
Yeah, she did that. That was crazy. So yeah, 20 years of Kane. Definitely check out all the stuff. That's all I have to say about Kane and whatnot. So this week in wrestling, anything that stood out for you on Raw this week?
You have to remind me of some of the stuff that went down.
So they did the whole kind of teasing the Shield reunion. They added the bar with the Miz now instead of the Miz.
Okay. Now I remember. Was this the week where they beat him up and did the Miz and the bar did the hand signal?
This time they did it in the audience.
Yes. Okay. They came down from the. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm fine with that. I'm digging the rivalry. I think the Miz is really selling me on the fight that's gonna happen. You got to realize that TLC is not gonna have any title matches besides the women's title.
Really?
On there? Yeah, because the Shield is gonna be part of the three. It's gonna be Shield versus the Miz, Taraj, and the Bar. So you ain't gonna see the tag titles on the line. Brock Lesnar is not gonna be on TLC, and the IC titles will be in with that match as well. So the only title match you will have on TLC will be the women's title.
That's some shit.
So that's why they're selling the whole Shield reunion, because it will get people to still watch TLC, even though there's no title match.
Wow, I'm just thinking about that. I didn't even realize that. No, there is no Brock Lesnar thing. This. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I hate him. Much. Yeah.
I agree. Also, shout outs to whoever posted that thing about Dana White officially saying his contract doesn't run out until August. It was just a gif of him just doing the Undertaker laugh, that laugh from that match. Because everybody and their grandmother was predicting, oh no, Brock at WrestleMania, he's gonna lose or whatever. He's there until August. So, oh boy. He might have that belt for a little bit longer.
The title has not had the prestige. I say KO, even KO didn't have prestige on it. It's just the fact that they made him a punk until like the ending of his run.
True enough.
Like I want to see the KO now with the Universal title.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the Shane McMahon and shit, I'm digging the whole shit. But that's
more people are picking up on the Sami Zayn thing too. I saw that.
Yeah. We'll get into that when we talk about SmackDown. But yeah. So TLC is a Raw pay-per-view, branded pay-per-view, and yeah, there's only probably going to be one title match, which will be the women's title.
Okay. So it's basically just going to be a feud pay-per-view.
It's going to be a Shield reunion, and I guess the debut of Sister Abigail.
See, that's what I was going to get into. Because, Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor talking made it to the Hulu version. And then the whole thing with Bray Wyatt, and then they put the Snapchat filter on Bray's face to show Sister Abigail in front of his face. They look like a snap. I've seen Snapchat filters that look like that.
How
production value.
I feel that we're gonna get Bray Wyatt in some sort of a dress.
In a dress.
With face paint on.
He with lipstick.
He's gonna have purple hair like Jaden Smith.
With an antler piece on his shoulders or some shit. And he's gonna be
something goofy.
I don't know, man.
It's gonna be
what's up with his faction? What happened to his thing? Why is it just him?
You know, I just don't know what the fuck they're doing with. They're trying to make Bray Wyatt the next like Taker kind of thing, but they're doing it all the wrong ways.
He's not winning matches.
He's not winning matches, he's not winning rivalries pretty much. Like he could lose matches, but he's not winning rivalries or anything like that. You don't have his group anymore. Hey, and you're not doing nothing with the group, so why the group is broken up?
I got a question. Who won the rivalry between him and Seth Rollins?
Seth.
Did they? Or did it just finish? Or did it just end after Seth won the last match?
It pretty much ended. They're like, let's move on.
It was just a one and done kind of thing. They weren't
like I feel bad. Like, what was that?
Yeah.
They just needed shit to do. Like, do something of importance with this guy. Don't just devote him. You know, I mean, fine. They both can wrestle very well, and you want to see people who wrestle well fight each other. But what does this mean? Why are these men doing this?
I feel it hurts the matches half the time.
Yeah. This feels almost like some WCW shit. I'm a man.
Yeah,
and that's
I'm gonna fight you.
You think this motherfucker is writing this shit? So what's his name? Fuck, what's his name? The dungeon guy. Fuck.
Oh, Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah, Kevin Sullivan.
You think he's writing this shit?
This is a Kevin Sullivan joint.
Yeah. Well, see, he wasn't a writer, wasn't he? A booker, or isn't he one now? Isn't he one now?
He's been a booker for a long time.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't even think it's that. That's just like these are two great talents, but this whole shit is just whack.
It's booty.
It's not scary.
No,
I don't get the element of Finn Balor being afraid because it's been, he's not scary. Like the lights go out and he shows up behind you and dumps sauce on you, and like that's not scary. That's annoying.
It would get scary if he would have tried to eat him after the sauce is on him.
I should have bit him in the forehead, like
right.
Like he was an animal steel or some shit.
Like Mick Foley used to rip his own fucking hair off. That would get you fucking scared. Like, look at this motherfucker.
And he's always in the boiler room.
Yeah, and playing with a rat.
True. Like Bray Wyatt, he's on a soundstage on a set somewhere. Like, get out of here.
The lighting and makeup.
And smoke effects.
No, man.
Can't forget the smoke effects.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing with them. Like, again, this is a rivalry that I did not care last pay-per-view. I still don't care about it this pay-per-view. Even though I feel like it's going to be Sister Abigail, it's going to be Bray Wyatt in a dress, I don't care.
It's almost like Sister Abigail can't really be a female to do anything because what's she going to do? Jump on Finn Balor's back if it's a real person? Like, what can they do with this besides make it weird?
It's just going to get weird.
It's not going to be impactful. It's probably just going to be another fucking there's one great gift from this whole thing and then an otherwise good match, and then this is like, can we stop already, please?
Because they don't have the women interact with the guys anymore. They have that whole shit that they don't want them to, and I think that kind of affects it. So if there was a Sister Abigail, all she could do is kind of look at Balor. She ain't gonna really do anything to him.
Scream at him and shit.
The only one that gets away with it is Nikki Cross.
Or Stephanie. Stephanie, she gets thrown in the shit. Well, she's the one that gets hurt, but like they can't really just do that with Sister Abigail. I'm pretty sure if it's a girl, it's probably going to be a little actress or something. You can't just throw them.
No, there's a rumor of what girl is going to be, and she's pretty big. She's a pretty like big chick.
Really?
Not like big, but she's tall. She's
like a wrestler or like
wrestler chick. Yeah.
Huh?
But it's still it goes to a point that you just don't know. Like I see them doing the whole fucking him in drag.
You think it's gonna be him in drag?
I feel like it's gonna be him in the dress.
Well, what's he gonna do? Shave his beard? Like that's not gonna happen.
That's the aesthetic. You're always gonna have that beard. He's just gonna be a dude with a beard in a dress.
He has to be. You got to go all in, though. He can't have pants on underneath a dress. You know what I'm saying? He's got to go all in.
Just pantyhose, hairy legs, looking like Dr. Frankenfooter.
Yes, it's Halloween. Halloween month. All right. So yeah. Okay. Okay.
Other thing that happened. Kalisto joined the cruiserweight division, which we've been saying this for quite some time.
Like it's about a year too late to drop a bomb like that.
Yeah, like you did it. You teased it before when he fought Brian Kendrick for the cruiserweight title.
Sure enough.
And then you take him out of it for about another 6 months to fucking just introduce him again. I like Kalisto personally. I think he's fucking great in the ring and can bring a lot to the thing. But to clash with the personality of what Enzo brings, it's not the guy you want to be doing that.
True enough. Because there's going to be a disparity between. You saw 205. It was just like he kind of eats him alive on the mic, and it's like it doesn't look good.
Like Kalisto actually sounds a lot like Rey Mysterio when he talks. Like Rey Mysterio was never really that great on the mic. He could carry himself, but he always had that way of talking that it's just like a very nice guy kind of thing. And he has the same thing with Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio was never the greatest on the mic. He just knew how to handle himself.
And that's a bad thing to throw him against. And
then the biggest thing also is that Rey Mysterio is Rey Mysterio, and people are gonna love him no matter what.
Yes. Also, he dropped the Dark Lucha. He's no longer on the dark side of Lucha. He only pulls that out for like, he's down on his last.
Yeah.
So okay, he just gave it up.
Yeah, and they got rid of his theme.
Exactly. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah. I think the other one is more like fan appropriate. I guess they people could get into that one a lot more than the new one that he does because people don't know what to do with that theme.
Sure enough.
I feel they set that theme up wrong. Also, like the way they have him do things. I feel like when they have the thing starting and shit, it should be a dark fucking room and then have lights on him when it goes lucha. But they don't do that, and they just let him come out, and they don't try nothing with that damn thing, and that could be annoying.
Sure enough. He has to build his own set.
Yeah. But they just gave him back his old entrance to run in and do the flip and shit, which I always liked the whole flip shit that he did. That was actually really good. But you got to realize after a while, that shit gives away in your knees and shit. Because that's what happened to Rey Mysterio. Like, he stopped doing that whole jumping out because that shit was starting to fuck his knee up.
That and it's just evolution. Like, he went through a change and then he went backwards.
Yeah.
So it's just like there was no forward momentum there. I don't know.
But him versus Enzo is going to happen. What I feel is going to happen is Neville's going to get himself kicked out of 205 Live.
Okay.
I feel like that'll be the other title match that will be on TLC.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be the other title match that would be on TLC. Would be cruiserweight title, be Kalisto versus Enzo for the cruiserweight title. I could see Neville costing Enzo the title and getting him kicked off of 205 Live.
You know what I just had a thought of? I think that Neville leaving 205 Live might result in there being a tag team with him and Braun Strowman. I feel it. And that might be the coolest shit in the world.
What I've been reading and how I heard, he's gonna go to SmackDown.
Fucking waste.
If he goes to SmackDown, I think if they could build him the way he's being built now, I think it'd be a great thing. I would love, to be honest with you, I would love like for Jinder to be talking mad shit and then Neville's music hits and he destroys him. That would be my dream.
I would like to have him if he goes to SmackDown. Him versus AJ, him versus Nakamura, him versus KO. Like I want to see all that, but it depends on his, his mood. What's he gonna be? Is he gonna be bad? Like if he goes there, because then that means he's probably not gonna end up fighting KO.
Yeah.
For like
I wouldn't mind him versus KO though.
But if he comes as a bad guy, you see how they try to be consistent, which kind of hurts because bad guys don't fight bad guys.
Yeah.
They really have that. Like it just to the detriment of the roster. I think on both sides, it's like certain people can fight each other. They don't have to be angry. It's just like some people just have to have matches, right? Some people just gotta wrestle.
Gotta wrestle each other.
But they seem hell bent on not letting that happen.
But I mean, there's certain instances like KO and AJ where you could kind of flip flop them.
Yeah, but they're they always opposite each other.
Yeah,
right.
So if for some reason KO becomes lovable bad guy, lovable renegade, so to speak, where like a Stone Cold type of dude where he's not really bad because he's not gonna straight up cheat. But he'll hit you with a chair if you piss him off or something, something like that. And then AJ becomes, quote unquote, heel AJ again. Then I could see, him fighting somebody else. But like, again, they're just going to end up being opposite each other. Probably because they work so well together. I don't know. Like you saw the change. AJ was bad. then he became good to go against KO. Like, it just happens. I don't know.
They do things sometimes,
And now they've had like 7 matches. I'm sure I'm exaggerating, but like again, there's that thing of way too many matches with the same people.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying they need to cut that rule where if you're bad, you don't fight bad people.
You should fight. I say it should be you fighting for one thing, and that's to be champion. So you'll fight whoever you have to fight to become champion.
Like here's a great example. KO and Corbin, they haven't fought in a while. Like if they have, it's been a long time. Like maybe since NXT.
Him and Corbin, they called each other in triple threats or some shit like that, but they never actually had a fight.
Literally, together. 1-on-1. No. And it's because they're both bad. That's just what it is. Same with Jinder.
Yeah,
Jinder hasn't fought KO like straight up 1-on-1.
And KO is not the heel that will try to align himself with all the heels. He wants the title. Exactly. He wants to be champion. That's his main goal, and that's where he always wants to be. And you'll think that he'll be someone to go directly at the Jinder, which honestly I could see happening after the Shane McMahon thing.
Is this true?
I can see
that. Win or lose, I can see that.
Yeah, because honestly, he's gonna win. He has to win that match.
You don't.
I can't see KO losing to Jinder.
What about Sammy? I'm still holding out hope.
I have Sammy
for heel turn.
Just anything.
I hope so.
Heel turn maybe, because it looks like he might have snapped and maybe he'll go to the dark side, like Jay said. But maybe just to fucking help Shane. I don't know. Just to throw KO off the cage.
They're gonna be Canadian connection. He's gonna help KO. I have a feeling he's gonna go heel because
you're gonna bring back what was the name of? Wait, what was the name of Bret Hart's faction?
The Hart Foundation.
No, the okay. What was the thing when they were just straight up Canadians? What was it? The Canadian
Hart Foundation.
It was just Hart Foundation. Yeah, it was Hart Foundation.
It was always Hart Foundation.
Also, it wasn't it. Who was the Canadians?
Canadians.
That was the Mountie and the dude that was a pirate, and then he turned into something else.
Oh
yeah, Jermaine something Dupree.
No, not Jermaine.
Renee.
It was Jean Pierre. No, it was Jean Pierre. And then it was the Mountie, and then they became like a Canadian tag team called the Canadians.
The Canadians, yeah.
Then you had the Canadians in WCW with Lance Storm.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Major Gun.
Oh my God! When he fucking shaved his beard and became douche chills, and he apologized to America. Oh, go fuck yourself.
Oh, fuck. What era was that? Was that Vince Russo?
That was the shit era. I have no idea.
Yeah, that was the beginning of Vince Russo in WCW. That was the slowly decline of WCW.
That's shock value era. Speaking of decline in any form, I was at Comic-Con yesterday, and right next to Ric Flair's robe was the $1 million belt and a T-shirt of Virgil. Which I didn't even know he had a shirt, but it was there, and I'm like, why is this here?
Which robe was that of Ric Flair's? Like, it was an
the
iconic
blue
one?
Yeah, it was the blue one.
Okay.
With his big Goldie belt, the World Championship, the real World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like 2 of Oscar's masks and some other thing. But right next to, just literally right next to it was a T-shirt of Virgil and the $1 million belt.
Better be getting that meat sauce money, baby.
And I'm like, which is crazy because $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase was there, no belt in sight.
Was Virgil there?
No. I'm waiting for him to tweet me back.
You know what you gotta do, right? You know what you gotta do. You gotta.
I gotta treat him to Olive Garden.
Yeah, you gotta hit him off with the coupon or some shit like that. The Groupon to Olive Garden or something.
Breadsticks and salad, baby, all day.
All day. Oh shit! You gotta join the meat sauce mafia.
Word.
What is happening?
Meat sauce mafia.
What is going on? Oh, dude.
Wait, is that a thing for real?
Yeah, he's got a bunch of stupid catchphrases. He's got they don't work, but they're funny. They're all funny because they all reference mostly Olive Garden.
Does he have a deal? He has to have a deal with Olive Garden. I hope he does.
I think he was trying at one point. I don't know if he has one.
I think he's still trying.
He tweeting them.
Yeah.
Still in the parking lot, baby. Waiting for that contract.
You need to eat.
Oh shit! He needs that meat sauce.
Must be good meat sauce. That meat sauce isn't that great, by the way.
Are you serious? Come on.
I hate Olive Garden. Period.
It's not that great. No.
Oh well. Oh.
But then again, I went to the Times Square one, so.
Oh, it's no difference. They use the same packet.
Oh shit! Okay. Well, there you go.
Right.
They use the same packet in every restaurant. They don't use something different. It's a franchise.
Damn.
That's true.
Olive Garden is too commercial.
Yep.
Who'd have thought? Unlimited breast
like PF Chang's. It's like PF Chang's. It's like all them fucking
Panda Express
company. They're all Panda Express is fast food. PF Chang's it's actually a class. They consider a restaurant, and they do the same shit. Everything's frozen. Everything's in the packet.
But you would put Olive Garden as not fast food because isn't it basically just fancy fast food?
Yeah,
they have, it's like a chain. It really is just a chain.
Is it? But it's
like Applebee's. Yeah. It's like Applebee's.
Yeah.
You could taste it. Like
that's the thing. Yeah, I forgot. What are those called?
You go to the restaurant, they smell a certain way. It's a franchise.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a straight up franchise. Okay.
Yeah. Like they all smell the same.
Oh yeah, like a Fridays or something. True enough.
Yeah. All right, let's wrestle.
Well, you know.
Right, so talking about Virgil
was more entertaining. It was more entertaining than Monday Night Raw. How about that? Except for the
Except for the Miz. I thoroughly enjoyed the Miz.
You know, I actually like to do women's stuff. I like to do women's stuff the week before more. Like the Mickey James, Alexa Bliss thing was good. Now it just went to a different take. Oh, you're old. You do this and this and that, and that's kind of annoying. That's what they did last time, and it didn't work. Like, why can't she just want to fight for the title and have a rivalry like that? And that gets annoying.
This week was
but their matches were actually showcasing at least Emma, and they have at least a Fox actually wrestling again and things like that.
That was the underwear thing now? This was the Depends week?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. Okay.
Yeah. So you want I think they should put more focus on the belt than the lady being old or some shit like that, because that gets kind of stupid.
But yeah, it turns out she's 38. She's not even 40. Like, stop messing with that lady.
Like, their first mic back to back was fucking great. Keep that going. Don't do this other bullshit.
Yeah.
Or have Alicia Fox acting.
I think the match is gonna be really good too.
Okay.
Alicia Fox acting. Oof. Terrible.
Oh, she's so bad. She got thrown off 205 Live. Like, if you didn't see the end of her story arc with Noam Dar, she was essentially got the nah, hey, goodbye from him, which is terrible. So.
Yeah.
So
but at least they're giving them spotlight. They're actually wrestling, and they're actually getting some time with their matches, which I'm fine with.
Sure enough.
The women did get a lot of time in their matches, and on Raw. When you give at least some time to tell a story, the matches usually land up better. Even if they're not that great of a wrestler, the match still lines up better because you're still telling the story more than anything. But I feel like, again, the women's division kind of needs something else to fight for, because a lot of these girls is just fighting for nothing, and then you have the title match, and you could easily put like a number one contender match rivalry along with the women's title rivalry, but you also could do something with the tag and actually make a tag belt for the women's division. You can make it a crossband tag match, tag division, because they have a lot of extra women that they could put together and fucking do. Dana Brooke, I think, will benefit off of this. Lana could benefit off of this because they're in matches and learning to wrestle while they're with someone that could pretty much take control of the match when they need to.
You know what they would benefit from is shorter matches on the pay-per-view for certain people, for certain feuds and stuff that have just really just are Bray and Finn, please. Like, but cut certain matches times and then have a short women's match for number one contender show. Like, not every match has to be 10-15 minutes. Because you're mad.
Give them enough time to really say something instead of just having them one and done kind of thing.
No, but I just mean, like, I was gonna say the point would be like somebody else having a build during the weeks up to the pay-per-view, right? A small build where they have like a 10-minute match on Raw or something where you have more time, and then instead of having some drawn out pay-per-view matches, you cut a match that would be 30 minutes down to 20 minutes, and then you can give them 10 or even 5, but so you don't have those really bad championship matches that are just like way too long, or in some cases like a Brock Lesnar match, way too short. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, the shit. You know how it's gonna end when you see the time.
So
and you see when the Brock Lesnar match starts, you're like, this is gonna be that long.
So like
10 minutes.
To break the trend, you break up the time for another match that could be short, because not all of these matches are going to be people's favorites, right? So like if Dana Brooke fights like say Emma and like some type of rivalry match for number one contendership, imagine, like, you don't have to give them 10 minutes on a pay-per-view because they've had so many matches during the week to build up to it, so that the pay-per-view you can just have bam, oh shit, something happened, whereas you don't have to try to make a spectacular championship match that ends in 5 minutes and ends up leaving people disappointed. It's just like, no, just balance the times out differently for certain matches that don't need to go so long. Because you can easily have certain people's names in headlights on pay-per-views, and that helps boost them too.
Yeah.
Because some people just won't get on a pay-per-view, and and people don't even get on the pre-show. So it's like, make more time for just more for your people. Period.
I still agree, like with something you said in a couple casts before, is that they should have straight TV show rivalries and not everything has to go to a pay-per-view. Have these rivalries
this is true.
fully and at the shows. Like, have a fucking 3-week rivalry on the show. You don't have to end it on the pay-per-view. Like, usually when they have dead time, especially when they have like the cross-brand pay-per-views, they have a big time table to build up. This is the time you can have the straight TV rivalries and keep that on the TV. You don't have to put on pay-per-view and put the marquee matches you want on the pay-per-view. And I feel again, and it also gives a lot of people a rub because you don't see the same people over and over again.
That and it just again to what you were saying. When's the last time there's been a number one contendership match on a pay-per-view? I'm trying to remember.
It hasn't been one for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like
again,
that means something, right?
Yeah.
Like that's pay-per-view worthy. Like like sometimes I feel like those matches that you get on Raw or SmackDown for the number one contendership should be on pay-per-view instead of feud matches.
Yeah.
Like some matches need to mean something because you're fighting for the belt. So
like put it this way, like Cancer Rusev versus Randy Orton. There's nothing for that match besides them two wanting to fight each other.
Yes.
That could be easily like, all right, whenever this will go on to fight Jinder Mahal for the world title.
Yes. Yeah, something like that.
Or the winner of Jinder and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Mm-hmm.
You can easily just dub that in. And it goes for show even for the mid card belts, dude. You could even have them fighting for the number one contender for the U.S. title. You don't always have to have them fighting for. Usually they're fighting for nothing.
Agreed.
Have some points for the matches because again, I feel bad for a lot of these dudes just get lost in the mix. The reason why they get lost in the mix because you're not putting them directly in the match or shown that they're actually going to try to win something. You just have them winning, trying to fight to win a match, and that's it.
And it's funny too, though, that they have pay-per-view caliber matches on the show, and I'm like, some of these are actually getting wasted. Yeah. That 6-man match they had with for the IC title for the number one contendership with that Jason Jordan won. That was a match I felt that should have been on a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
like it was top tier talent, and you had the Miz element with the Miz Taraj, so it was like this could easily hold that to the pay-per-view and get rid of one of these other bad matches.
You could have did that on the pay-per-view, or even add Miz into that, or not even have to Miz. You could add that on pay-per-view, and then they'll fight the next pay-per-view for the IC title. So you can start building that rivalry after that pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You could go directly into building that up and have Miz fight somewhere else for the title that pay-per-view.
Because it feels kind of, it feels shallow. It feels shallow that Roman Reigns is going for the belt.
Well, he's not going for the belt now. He's just
wasn't he supposed to be going for the IC title?
No more. He lost the match.
Oh.
So now he's just like a Shield reunion kind of thing.
Oh yeah. See, that's why I was like, I kind of blanked out on Raw, unfortunately. Yeah. But
he lost the title match. So basically now they kind of hinted that the Shield reunion would start on Monday night and all that shit. Which again, they don't surprise us shit anymore. You could have just kept this not helping him for a long time. And honestly, they could have made it kind of resentful too. Like they asked Dean Ambrose, "Oh, why are you not helping Roman Reigns? Because he can handle himself."
True enough.
Things like that. Like you could have had them like last minute kind of thing, then do the shit and do a big save and have the crowd fucking into it instead of in the end of the Raw. Oh, we got hit. What's up?
See, did because I did not see when they dismantled it. Did Seth stab Roman in the back too?
When they
no, it was pretty much Seth stabbing. Yeah, it was just them stabbing both in the back. He hit them both with the.
Okay. Yeah. So that would make sense for Dean to be okay with it, and then Roman to not want to trust Seth. So I can see that.
But they already tag teamed before.
They already fucked that. Yeah, they already fucked that.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they tagged already.
Oh.
And it wasn't as dramatic as Dean and Seth. You know how Dean and Seth, they kind of drug it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't happen. It's just like, oh, yeah, we kind of have to work together because of Stephanie or whatever the fuck.
Oh, wow. Okay. Damn.
Yeah, it wasn't even, dude, it wasn't even storyline.
Well, there goes that.
Yeah, like they don't think like that. They don't think long-term kind of thing anymore, and that's kind of hurts it in a way. Like right now, my favorite, I think, feud going on right now, just how much passion they put into the matches is the New Day and Usos. There's nothing better than that fucking rivalry right now. As much as people are bitching, seen them fight too much. It's like, no, you have not seen them fight too much. The reason why, because when they're on SmackDown, they're not fighting each other. they're promoting against each other and just go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
When they're in pay-per-views, that's when they fully bring it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're cutting them off with like maybe one-on-one matches. They'll fight another tag team and they'll interfere, or one will fight the other tag team and the other one will interfere. They've been doing it like that. But their promo's been on point. Their fucking matches have been fucking amazing. They've probably been the best matches in the last 3 months.
When you're on that level, it doesn't get boring.
But you know what's funny? And I say, you want to know the biggest difference between the Usos and New Day compared to everyone else's little thing?
Mm-hmm.
They have full control of what they do with their characters, what they say on the mic, what they do to each other, and like that. They have full control because they earned that trust with Vince McMahon that they know what they're doing. They know how to get the crowd reaction. They know how to get all that shit. And these tag teams both been doing this for quite some time, and honestly, probably the 2 best tag teams in the last like 8 years and whatnot. And these guys are able to do what they need to do. Like, they can say what they want to say. They can do what they want to do. And I think if you see how they're reacting, Vince McMahon should do this for more characters and let them kind of branch off and do what they could do for their character.
You don't think that's why Seth and Dean are a little bit better as a tag team now?
Yeah, I feel like they have more control of their tag team shit.
And like, why their rivalry with Sheamus and Cesaro is so good, because like they're probably like at the same, while they're not having as great of matches yet.
Yeah, they're
the last one was very, very good.
I'll say they're right underneath New Day and Usos.
But like they're probably on their way there, where you can watch them have tag matches and it just won't get boring, because they'll be to that level.
Exactly.
Okay. And
then also, if you look at all the Uso New Day matches, they all don't look alike. They fucking all kind of change. And I think the dynamic of them having the third person kind of helps it as well, because they can have a full high flying when they put Kofi and Xavier in, or they can do power and everything like that when they have certain people in the ring.
This is true.
So it goes to show, like it goes to show like what you can do when you actually have full trust in the fucking people that are doing it.
Also, I think the era of stables needs to come back.
I agree, because sanity feels like a fresher breath of air.
You just said that backwards, my friend.
I did.
But like, the Shield coming back is like the one that everybody sees, but like the Mr. Raj being around is great. You know, like having the Mr. Raj be a threat, having, I don't know, just there's that presence where there's this one guy that just, you can't mess with him, because for some reason even Kurt Angle never bans them from ringside.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, so it's almost to where it's the 4 horsemen, but you know the other 2 aren't quite that good yet. But you know, give it time, they might get there. But
they have.
But what you see now is, that's what I mean. Like, but they're young. Those 2 guys are still young. But like, what I mean is, who else is gonna fuck with them as like a unified front? Nobody besides the Shield. So once you have that rivalry over and done with, hopefully, you know, the Mr. Raj isn't dismantled. What do you do from there? Because if you have 2, you know, is it just gonna be 2 factions there? That's it, just the Shield and the Mr. Raj and nobody else?
You know what's funny? I could see this leading to something else than the Shield just being back together after this. I could see them actually losing the match and kind of all fighting each other afterwards.
That would be fun, but you know, they're tag. 2 of them are tag members. I don't think it'll disintegrate that quick. You know. Yeah,
but because as long as as long as they hold the titles, they can't really do nothing.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
or they can, or they could be like, fucking Dean Ambrose betrays both of them.
Oh, and shit.
Steph is still stuck with him with the tag title.
I don't see him as a snake, though.
You know what's funny is the fact that when they first had the whole thing, everyone had Dean Ambrose turning on them over Seth Rollins. No one thought Seth.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, you even kind of saw, they kind of teased it a little bit, like the way Dean would react to certain things.
Okay.
Because he was the star of the Shield.
He was the loose cannon, so everybody be looking at him like, man, he's off the wall. He might do something crazy. Nobody was, and there was a teasing between Roman and Dean before it happened.
Yeah, because they were like arguing with each other and kind of not on the same page and shit.
Okay. And that's what made the thing with Seth so big, because Seth was the one trying to keep everybody together the most.
Well, you never trust
like, come on, guys.
You never trust a guy with a blonde streak in his hair. Come on. And that nose, that says evil. Get out of here.
His nose says evil.
Say that to Ruby Riott.
You know what? I could see her being a good heel, though. I'm just saying.
Me too.
She could be a good heel. Like, she could be anti-Bailey.
Yeah. So the other big news that came off of NXT, well, it's a little spoiler because it has not shown on NXT.
Okay.
But it's been all over the internet. NXT in the next takeover is going to be called War Games.
So they're doing a WCW pay-per-view. Okay.
They're doing Dusty Rhodes WCW pay-per-view. Like the two pay-per-views they took from WCW were Dusty Rhodes creations.
So you mean to tell me? Hold on. You mean to tell me that Dusty invented War Games?
Yeah.
Oh no! So that's gonna be the one with the 2 rings?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
They already announced the fight that's gonna happen, but I was trying not to. I didn't post it on the Babble because I don't like to spoil it. Rather people watch it, but fuck it if you're gonna like that. So pretty much it's gonna be the Undisputed, the new team with Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and the ugly one. I always forget his name.
Kyle O'Reilly.
I always forget his name, but he's fucking ugly. Versus
Orny Loken in there. It's Orny Loken, man.
No, I think Orny Loken has a better look than he does. Anyway, it's gonna be
Mike,
Sanity.
for the picture for the show. I need a side by side of Orny Loken and Kyle O'Reilly.
I think
see if they're in the same room.
Didn't they beat him up?
I want people to listen to this, not be scared of this.
He looks crazy.
Yeah, he does look crazy. He looks like a meth head.
He looks like a serial killer.
He looked like he'll bite you for meth.
Like his face isn't that sunken, so he doesn't look methy. But he looks like he might murder you in your sleep.
He looked like he was in the town.
It's just to sit there and laugh at your body, like something creepy.
Did anybody see the town? There was some ugly Boston motherfuckers in there.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I didn't see that.
Boston is full of ugly motherfuckers.
But that's what I said. Only Larkin is like Boston incarnate, but he's not like ugly. He just looks like he's a fucking longshoreman. Like he's just a dock worker.
He's a thug.
Nah, he just has that like blue collar look to him. Like he's just a fucking. He's lifting heavy shit all day. Don't fuck with that guy. Like he looks wiry. Like he's not big, but you see he's muscular. So he's like, don't fuck with that. Don't fuck with that guy.
He's the guy I want in a fight to back me up.
He's just fucking throwing crates all day.
He's that ugly dude that you really don't want to get in a fight with because they don't have nothing to lose.
Nope. Nah, man. He's just got his galoshes, his big yellow overalls, and he throws barrels of fish around all day. That's him.
That's what he does.
Damn.
So the match for War Games is set as Sanity versus the Undisputed versus Authors of Pain with Roderick Strong. And I heard
that's a weird pairing.
Yeah.
Well, they appealed to Roderick Strong this week. The 3 dudes. Was it the Undisputed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They made a little. Hey man, come on man. Also, that was a great match. Yeah. I like the shot that match. Drew McIntyre and Roderick Strong.
Oh, that was really good. That was really good. I'm loving the rivalry between Velveteen Dream and Black.
Roderick Strong, I was thinking that entire match, I can see him for a champ at 205 Live. He's only 200 pounds.
Half those guys are 200 pounds.
I realized that too.
Half the NXT roster is 200 pounds. That whole Undisputed team is under 200 pounds, under 220 or 205.
But now that I see that they're putting like some more heart into 205, I could see him being on there. Definitely, like him being champ and just like fun running roughshod, dude. Like he's fucking good.
I don't think they're gonna put him there.
You
I
don't
don't
think
think they're gonna put him there. No. His name's too big to be on 205.
Not
but he's
WWE
gonna
big,
get.
though.
You don't think he would just get lost? Like if you're that short, that small, he's gonna get lost.
And he has no personality. He doesn't have much of a personality either.
Like
who are we talking about?
Roderick Strong.
Oh, I'm thinking Adam Cole. I'm sorry, I'm so confused.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Yeah, Roderick Strong could. Yeah, no, I'm thinking Adam Cole. Adam Cole's way too big for 205.
Yeah.
But he's another one too
Roderick.
that's really small too.
This is true.
They're all small. Like they're all like half that roster on NXT is under 205.
So yeah, that's a definite problem for when you want to take somebody seriously. In Vince's eyes, are running for any type of championship, maybe besides tag. But then even then, if they're all smaller than half the people they're fighting, it's like, you know what I mean?
The one thing that will sell Cole is him and a mic. I think that's what's going to sell Cole to the main roster. His style on the mic. But then again, you also have his style is kind of like KO. So it will clash. It depends on where he goes.
Got you. Yeah, but he seemed like he'll end up on Raw.
It all depends. You know what? I don't see him going anywhere for about a year or so.
Yeah, I definitely see him.
He's going to be in NXT for about a year or two.
Yeah, I definitely see him being there for a while, getting better.
He's gotta have that title run.
Yeah.
If
they do.
They better not just fucking screw Sandy out their belts. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. They just got those belts. I want Sandy to have them belts for a minute.
Yeah, they're gonna looks like they're not gonna fight for the tag title, so at least you have one takeover that the tag title's not online.
Shit, you know what? Did the Authors of Pain get their rematch? No, right?
No, that's what. Yeah, and they're gonna be part of the War Game shit, so they haven't returned yet. So you might see them return next week or so.
Probably to help Roderick. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so
that just doesn't make any sense. I wonder what that's about.
There's a story.
No,
you gotta wait for that story.
Well, they undisputed jumped Authors of Pain after their match.
But then they helped Roderick. I don't get it. Like, why would he help the guy? Why would he help beat up the guys who helped him, but beat up the other? I don't know. Is he that good? Is he like just Superman? He's like, you guys can't do wrong. I have to stop you. That's just
wrestling logic.
That's how I
I could see Roderick Strong having something with Sanity because he had the longest rivalry with Sanity before this.
True enough.
Authors of Pain, they don't cross paths. They just go like, you know what? We want to fight them? Yeah, I want to fight them too. All right, let's team.
Yeah.
And that's simple as that.
Yeah.
But that's announced for the NXT takeover before Survivor Series. It's gonna be called War Games. They also already hinting that Cien Almas is gonna go for the title versus McIntyre.
Okay, nice.
And they're teasing. Well, Velveteen Dream and Aleister Black is supposed to have a fight there too.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm digging their little rivalry right now.
I hope that's good.
That elbow drop was he has probably one of the best elbow drops in the business.
That shit was like he's so high up in the air, dude.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so good. It's just like his angle is like he's like almost twice as high as when he gets up there as when he came, like where he was. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's good. And I like the little mind games they're doing, and they actually really pursuing a storyline between both of them, and I'm fine with it. I like Velveteen Dream. I think he's a good. I like his character building right now, so I'll see what happens with that.
Say my name.
Exactly. It's gonna be a say my name match.
Oh shit! Loser says the name. Loser has to sing the song. Say my name. All right.
Oh God, please no. Also, they building for the women's title. Pretty much just Carrie Sand, and she's gonna fight one of four chicks. So they're building up to that.
Why? I have a question. Why does Ruby Riott keep fighting in handicap matches?
Because she just asked for the handicap match.
What's the matter with her? Stop that shit.
And then Nikki Cross comes and help.
Ah.
I like Nikki Cross. She's funny.
I like it.
Which
like,
is it even legal?
That's what I was like. Yo, what the fuck?
They gave her the open-ended tag match. So basically, she was able to have a partner of her choosing if she could find one. So she was able to do that.
Boo. She should have not tagged her in. That would have been the greatest.
And still won.
Nope. No, and then Nikki Cross proceeds to just jump in the ring and beat them up anyway. That would have been
cost
better.
them the match.
Yeah, that would have been better. But hey, listen, to see them both in action is fine. See all four of them because they're all good. All four of those ladies were good.
Yeah.
I realized I know when they're leaving. Peyton Royce is leaving when her braces are off because you can see she has Invisaligns. She's getting her TV teeth ready. So when her teeth are done, she's going to the main roster. That's it.
See, this is the one thing I'll say. This is be perfect for introducing the women's tag titles.
True enough.
For the iconic Peyton Royce and Billie Kay.
True enough.
Have them start as tag champions, and have everyone build from there. Like honestly, they're made as a duo, so use them as a duo.
What was the Dusty Classic? Was the tag champion thing? The tournament they had, so they can have something for the girls. Yeah, but the inaugural blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it depends. How did the Mae Young Classic do though? Like, was it a successful?
No, it was actually they got a good rate. It did as good as the CWC.
So, like, all I've seen is props to all the chicks from anyone talking about it at all. So I'm like, I don't think it was bad. So,
yeah, there's a certain few that are gonna be signing down the road anyway too. So you got like half of them signed, and then there's certain few that are waiting for their last dates, and then they're gonna sign on to the show as well.
Big Papa Punk's got your hookup. Holla if you hear me.
But
I know
like
Jay Dizzle did not want to hear that.
No, I hate Scott Steiner. Oh, he's the worst. Anyway, but going into that, that's a way they could bring the women's tag titles in the main roster is making Billie Kay and Peyton Royce being one of the main people that are going for it. And then you can build teams from there. The women that need help, like Dana Brooke, you could team her with Emma and have them as a tag team and things like that.
They got so many.
Not everyone should be like just be there to have them fight for something. So build tag teams or fight for singles because the guys could do it. The guys could run a whole career being a tag team just being tag champions.
Mm-hmm. They have a whole skill set. Yeah, they
have a whole career just being tag championship. Look at fucking the Midnight, the fucking Rock and Roll Express, man. They whole career was fucking tag team.
And to be honest, a lot of the times tag matches are more hype than any other match anyway.
Yeah,
especially like we were talking about earlier, New Day and Usos. When you get that good, like you could be the best match in the show being a tag team. So it's not a bad thing.
And for everyone that thinks, oh, they're gonna break up New Day, they're not gonna break up New Day anytime soon. New Day is gonna be together for a long time. You want to know why? Look at what they did with IGN and WWE at the fucking New York thing. It's things like that keeps. They did a whole Marvel's Capcom.
Oh, they won the tournament. Yeah. Kofi won. Okay.
It's things like that that's gonna keep them on TV. Is things like that makes them credible, and the up down is seeing that how big that is. They're not gonna fucking pull them away. They're like, yo, they're making extra money with that shit,
and it helps keep them together too.
And it brings a whole fan base of video game players into the WWE that didn't really watch before, but I watch because of New Day because they're into video games like I am.
And fucking maybe, just maybe, they can be the ones to get a fucking No Mercy style WWE game made. Somebody's got to do it. I'm just saying.
You got to find a company that's still, if that company's still alive, that's the big thing.
Most of the people, I'm pretty sure there's something.
Yeah, they were sold out. They got dismantled because they were part of EA Chicago. EA Chicago got dismantled.
Oh no, I just mean the actual Japanese dudes. Like, there's some way working. So like, just fucking find them, dude. Like,
they're in caves hiding.
Gotta get them. Gotta get them. Like, Fire Pro's still going strong. You gotta find those guys. We gotta find them to make another one. One last one or something.
All right, so we're gonna start closing this one out for Hell in a Cell tonight. We will definitely be live on the boards with the polls for the matches and all like that. We do that every fucking pay-per-view. They're fun conversations, and it's fully lively. Next week, I'll probably have a little review for WWE 2K18 because I get it Friday.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, that's coming out. I'm still on the fence. I'm kind of excited about the online mode.
Yeah,
there'll be a possibility of me and you playing together in another online game.
Yeah.
All the time.
I'm getting mine for Xbox though.
Oh, yeah, an Xbox one?
Yeah, I always get it on Xbox. Just the fact that I have the 5 terabyte hard drive on my Xbox.
Gotcha.
Right.
So most of my games I'll get on that because I don't have to fucking adjust my memory and shit. Yep. Which I should get a hard drive from my PlayStation 4. It's just I'm not on the I might have to get a new PS4 eventually.
Gotcha.
Because mine's starting to act do weird shit.
Did you drop it?
No.
Okay.
I keep my systems are in top shape. It's just I bought that one used, so maybe the person
understood. Yeah, understood.
Yeah, I pay only $200 for it, so.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap this up. Definitely check out Hell in a Cell. Check out all our Facebook and Twitter stuff for Red Cycle Inc. and the Mark with the Mic. We also have the Wrestling Babble on Facebook, we'll have the live polls during the pay-per-views. Check out our Red Cycle Inc. on Facebook, our page and board. Like them, subscribe, do all you have to do. We need people.
Don't be booty.
Don't be booty.
Don't be booty, please.
Also, last but not least, follow Jenkins. Follow him everywhere.
Sandwiches,
chicken. Just tease the motherfucker.
Have a lunch ready.
Have a lunch box with you.
Oh, or a picnic basket.
Have a little thermos with it.
Oh yeah, with the Dukes of Hazzard on it or something.
The Dukes of Hazzard going back in the day. Exactly, because that flag will get him angry.
Oh shit.
Possibly.
Yeah, check out Red Cycle Inc. on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, WordPress, Tumblr, and Mark with the Mic on Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter.
Red Cyclone Inc. is not affiliated with Fred Durst's hat.
We hate his hat.
I don't like it. I definitely don't like it.
Red Cyclone Inc. is not affiliated with Fred Durst at all.
Yeah.
I think
Zero involvement.
Yes.
Exactly. Zero involvement.
We were the ones that destroyed him when he was on SmackDown.
Jeez. You know what? Yep.
Dance.
That's it.
And that's it. We're going to wrap this up. Stay tuned for Get Spread Ass Rare podcast with New York Comic Con results and whatnot. And these guys survived. Laters.